That we'd like to highlight is our neighborhood house, our community center in Saginaw. And I'd like to bring up another very special young lady who's been with LSSM for a number of years, Yvonne Riggins-Thomas, who's the director of our neighborhood house community center.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Lutheran Social Services Neighborhood House, we are quite pleased to be here. We are located in Saginaw, Michigan, and basically we're on the southeast side of Saginaw. Just wanted to give you just a few statistics to show what we've been doing there. For the past 3 years, we have served youth ages 6 through 14. We've served a total of 742 youth. For our feeding program, and this is something that our President Mark talked about, but for the past 3 years, for our feeding program, what we have done is we have fed a total of 47,412 meals. Of that 47,412 meals, the thing that I'm most proud of is when you see the children helping me and the others take the meals to the individuals that are homebound. And we've served over the past 3 years, taken a total of 9,610 meals. We are there for the community, and I can truly, truly say that our President Mark touched my heart years ago when he talked about the pool. How when one of the agencies is not doing as good, all of the funding goes in, and when that funding goes in, it's distributed to all. So I just like to say to Lutheran Social Services, my president and our president, thank you. And I want to bring up someone who is truly like my child, and he will say that. He's been with me since the age of 16. And he's an individual that I'm gonna let him tell you. But Manuel Castello, will you come up, please?
Well, there's a lot of you out there. All right. My name is Manuel Castello. I used to go to the neighborhood house when I was young. I was a young kid before Miss Yvonne started working there and taking it over. It was not always, positive like it was before, and I stopped going there. Then the program started through high school at Ruben Daniels, where you could go to the Board of Education and they find you a job. And they started me working at schools, cleaning them out, custodial aid. And then my coordinator asked me, how would you feel about working with kids and good with youth? And I was only 16. I said, I've always been good with kids. I'm an uncle, I said, but I'd give it a try. That's when I first met Miss Yvonne. I was 16 years old, and I gotta be honest with you, at the time, I was not really on a right good path. I was just, hanging with friends, not really caring about schoolwork. I was destined, probably would have ended up like a lot of people I know that did, wrong, went the wrong way. Being at neighborhood house, it was just a positive atmosphere every day. You learn about, things about growing up, you're helping people, doing fundraisers, and it was just, you hear about religion. And then most of all, Miss Yvonne pushed education more than anything. Always about education. There was nothing really I was really that, really important or thought about. And then time goes along, I kind of fell back off track. And I stopped going there, and I started getting the bad things again. And then I started getting something I had hit rock bottom in my life at a point, and I thought, it was like 2008, I said, I'm gonna start hanging back in the neighborhood house again and see what's going on up there. And as soon as I did go back up there, it was just like, the atmosphere, people, Miss Yvonne, the staff, we're all like family over there. And got me back on track, and then here comes a couple years ago, we're doing a fundraiser, and we set up a booth at the Cinco de Mayo festivity we had. And it just so happens that next door to us was the Delta College. They had their little thing going on, signing people up for school. And I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I signed up, and look at two years later, I'm about to have my degree in criminal justice, where I hope I hope to pursue in my life. I want to get into law enforcement. I really want to do it. Criminal justice field is just like totally grabbing me. You know, I'm into it, you know, really, really good. And I mean, I have my degree here, which I hope to pursue and get my bachelor's here by next year, 2 years from now. And, you know, I have not been looking back at the old person I was. It's just like I really changed. And, you know, I know it's all doing Miss Yvonne in neighborhood house, period. You know, give me, you know, I get to come to places like this. You know, and eating with nice food with you guys and hanging out in nice places like this. I mean, it's just, it's new and it's great, you know. I mean, so I gotta say to everybody here that's responsible for keeping these doors open, please keep doing it. You're doing great jobs and we love you for it. Thank you.